Damas y caballeros de Ciudad de México, Juan José Martínez. Boricuas de San Juan, Puerto Rico, the undefeated WBO Latino Lightweight Champion, el invicto, Felix Verdejo.
Felix Verdejo stepped into the ring as Puerto Rico's brightest young star, carrying the hopes of an island that had long awaited its next boxing icon. With dazzling hand speed, explosive combinations, and a calm confidence beyond his years, Verdejo aimed to show that his nickname, the Diamond, was no exaggeration.
Didn't waste any time.
Oh,
right there.
What a huge right hand from Felix Verdejo from long range.
For Verdejo, this was more than a showcase. It was a statement to the boxing world that a new force had arrived at 135 pounds, polished and ready to shine.
Plus punches per round, and that, we assume, will leave considerable counterpunching.
Example, he's not coming out wailing away. See what Verdejo has, and I think Verdejo already.
And we remind you that our unofficial ringside by Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission Executive Director Greg Serb, who will be scoring the fights.
And, you know, to be the top fighter in Puerto Rico, as you mentioned already, he seems all business in there tonight.
Much more
Quick left hook by Verdejo. Roy?
much more business than he was the last time. Very focused on his opponent, like that.
Well, Verdejo's meeting with Verdejo saying he knows that he has not done the things he is supposed to do, and he knows they don't like his commitment outside the ring, or at least they haven't in recent years. They want to see him.
Yeah, when you do it as an amateur, you know, you're depending on your success. Your country depends on your success. So you do it for the love. And sometimes we forget about that country that is depending on us. And I think that may have happened to him slightly because.
But yes, Verdejo's best punch of the fight so far, I think, was that straight right hand.
Jab and fake. Don't throw it straight away. Fake it and then throw. Fake it straight in the hook. Fake all the time. Fake all the time. What are we going to do now? We're going to work. Work, pressure, pressure, work the body.
He's listed from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Hall of Fame quality Mexican fighters from Mexico City.
And he's
Lives
doing
near him.
good things with his feinting, Jim. Just being an opponent who is expecting to lose to Verdejo. He's trying to win. Big for a 135-pounder.
Yes, he does. You were mentioning Verdejo may have been caught up in the last year or so since his injury, certainly before he's actually earned it in the ring. Got to have loves what he does, and so lived up to them. And the question for Verdejo is, does he love doing this? Does he
want the prize? You can't get out in front of yourself. You got to realize that, you know, he has to get ready, stay focused, and pay attention to the goal at hand. If he doesn't, he could lose his whole fan base. So it's highly important to him. He has to do.
Early in the round, he landed an excellent uppercut combination. Jones, the potential to have an excellent jab.
No, excellent jab, excellent everything, Jim. Seemingly doing tonight.
And with that long body and the musculature that, as a junior welterweight, not too far down the line, and somewhere in the future as a welterweight.
Most definitely. Well,
Verdejo has shown flashes of that. He's showing some right now.
Yes, he is. Lomachenko's body size doesn't seem like he's going to get that big, though.
You got to fake him. Fake him, and then you got to touch the body, all right? Breathe. How are you feeling? Good? How are you feeling? Is he difficult for you? No, no, no.
Making an adjustment. Instead of the straight right we usually see, there was the overhand right because of how close the guy was to him, Martinez was to him.
Goes to Canastota to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Greg, how'd you see the first two rounds?
Real easy, right to him every time. Verdejo has picked a perfect dance.
Unofficial scorecard for Felix Verdejo.
Getting off the combinations. You've had two less than spectacular outings consecutive. The question in their minds as this fight progresses.
Well, it's a good start. He's bleeding already over the right eye. Basically 25 punches around instead of 100. So he's doing a lot of good things already. And he's busted him up.
Yep.
And somewhere deep in his heart, you hope that he isn't thinking about it now. But he knows that the Puerto Rican boxing fans who are in this arena tonight would say to themselves, when is this guy going to knock him out?
Wilfred Benitez was a great fighter. but the response to him was not the same as Trinidad, because Trinidad was a destroyer.
Well, Trinidad was an offensive fight.
Since then has taken place against Mexican opponents who we don't know in the Mexico City area. That was a brilliant left hand.
To be as small as it is, the rivalry these two countries have.
The Mexican boxing fan base, and yet, and the population of Sylvia is remarkable.
Saw them laughing together. Lomachenko couldn't believe the violence that he saw last Saturday in a fight like that.
Too good of a boxer to have to be in a fight.
Well, he might be in a fight with somebody who puts up that much action, but Lomachenko, generally speaking, he's one of those defenders who can stand within breath.
If you want to see something special, something, Roy, I've never quite seen anything like it before. Not exactly going forward, backward, side to side. Hand speed, athletic.
Great boxer can do, Lomachenko can do. And that's why I said that he was.
And Juan José Martínez of Mexico, working hard to try to make it a fight, but generally being clocked by counterpunches. That Juan José Martínez told us in the fighter meeting that he would slow his pace tonight, who would offer so many counterpunching opportunities to Verdejo. He thought that he could maybe average 97 punches thrown per round. Tonight in the first 3 rounds, he averaged, Roy Jones, you get to throw body punches, and he threw them there. 2 solid body shots by Verdejo. But if your opponent is easy to hit upstairs, you can forget.
Sometimes.
Little by little. Cut him off. Don't go in straight. Cut him off and go on the inside. And then touch him. Touch him up top, and then everything to the bottom. Good. We're good. We're ready for this. We're clean. We're going to fight. You know you work for this.
Round 5 of Schedule 10.
Was that, like, at times like this, when the fight seems to be a little boring and you can't quite get the guy out, you know, you take away from his confidence, you set him up, you make him relax, then you catch him with one of those bombs like he just hit him with, but he doesn't take it as well because he's not expecting it. So he has to make this game a little bit more fun.
To have some fun by trying to draw more blood from the cut, which is at the corner of Martinez's eye.
Like
there's a left hook that'll do exactly that. More engaged and way more intense tonight than in the previous fights in which we had seen him.
In the previous 3 fights, he's really focused.
For Juan José Martínez. Martinez has landed 36. And if you can do the math, you know that that means Verdejo's landed 72.
It's almost as though, the way I take it, he falls into a routine, and he needs to kind of...
You have to get him a little something different to get him offset like that.
Great right hand. Hurt Martinez. Left hook caught him too. Doesn't throw the body shot. Keeps headhunting. Referee Michael Ortega watching closely, and Ortega's going to stop it.
All right, well, I have a feeling he's a hot ticket again.
He is, without a doubt. Improvement from what we seen him last time. He seen him throw this jab, throw a double jab, good jab he had been letting all night, but he decided now, let me follow with a right hand. That right hand hurt him really bad. Best right hand of the night. Came off of that jab, which was to the body, back to the head, and the guy's a very smart guy, don't get it wrong. Juan Ramirez had some good defense over there in that corner. He really didn't give up many clean shots, and that's why he wasn't happy when the ref stopped it. But it was a great stoppage, I think.
You know,
I came here and I knew my career depended on this fight, and I knew that. And we had a lot of pressure, but we trained with lots of dedication in the gym, and I came to give it all in the ring as I did tonight.
The winner by TKO victory, still the undefeated WBO Latino lightweight champion, El Invicto Felix Verdejo.